right, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of YouTube. This is Pastor Dowell. Listen, I want to talk here this morning, briefly, about the YouTube censorship, demonetization, how many people are losing a lot of money, etc., getting upset, so forth and so on. If I can, if you allow me, you're here, and I respect the fact that you are here and you're listening. Just listen to me for a second. I was a paratrooper in the military for 10 years. And I've done a lot of things. I've done a lot of things in the military. I rappelled out of helicopters. I've jumped out of all different types of airplanes. I've been in many different countries. Anyway, you got it. You understand. That was a chapter in my life then. Well, I'm out of the military. As a matter of fact, I've been out of the military, I think, 23 years. And now I'm in another chapter of my life. When I came on YouTube, for the simple fact I was led to come on YouTube. I had already been familiar with broadcasting on international shortwave, which means you don't even know what shortwave is because it's just not a popular form of communication. I've been on international shortwave, AM, FM radio stations all across America. I've met many people outside of the United States of America. I even have a few people here in my home right now. I think matter of fact, we have a brother from the Netherlands that is here right now, one from England that's here right now, and one from Canada just left this morning. And I said all that to say this. I just got finished talking to a brother from Sweden on the phone yesterday. I said all that to say this. YouTube has been a very, very good outlet for the Straightway Truth Ministries. Because of the platform that YouTube has been able to provide, it has allowed me to come and to communicate with you on the things that you hear me talk about all the time. Social, political, economic perspective, religious, and point of views. All these different areas. I only speak to you about things that I personally experience. You know, the things I've learned over all these years that I've been here on earth. And I've been on earth 50 years. So when I speak about social, political, religious, economic perspectives and point of views, what I'm doing is I'm depositing information in you. You can take it and leave it. I'm giving you my experience. I've actually opened up the doors to my home to give you my experience. And most of you come here because you're interested in what you know about religion or what you've learned about religion, and you're interested in truth. Some people come when I talk about silver and gold, the economic perspectives that's going on in this world. People love my political point of views because they know I cut straight to the chase and get right to the point of the spin of the news media, what they're saying, and we give you the perspective of what's really going on because I have a world view based on my past and my travels. There's a wise word that said a man that has traveled much knows much. And I think that YouTube is still a good platform. A lot of people are getting upset because they're losing a lot of money. I'm not getting upset because I'm not really making a lot of money on YouTube. It wasn't until a few years ago that somebody said, Pastor, you can actually, make a little bit of money. And I had one of the computer guys, and I always have to have the computer guys to do it for me because I don't know how to do this monetization thing. And people just saying, any way that you could actually get a little bit of benefit to help out in the ministry because people see my labor. They see my work ethic and my labor that I do, and I happily do it. Listen, I just got finished celebrating Passover, and we're in the Feast of Unleavened Bread right now. I've had 400 something people that if it wasn't for YouTube, I probably would have never met you. It's been a good outlet. I hardly ever use Facebook. I don't like Facebook for some reason. I just don't like it, but I hardly ever use it, but it's a tool. YouTube is a tool. I don't make my living off of YouTube and stuff. I work hard as a pastor. I work hard as a man. So I'm not upset that they're doing all this, but I think that if we're going to make sure that this platform stays strong, is that we're going to have to network. We're going to have to network as people. I'm not going to get off of YouTube. Now, do I like the censorship? No. I don't like the censorship because I personally think it goes against the Constitution of the United States of America. But, hey, if we're here, if they choose to not monetize any of the videos, they demonetize every single one of them. It has no bearing or effect on me whatsoever at all. Because I'm still able to get the information and get the message out to you. So I actually thank the Father that I've been able to still use YouTube. Now, are they going to kick Pastor Dowell off? I don't know. I don't know if they're going to kick Pastor Dowell off. As a result, but if they choose to, if they want to, I mean, after all, it's their platform. That's the reason why, I went ahead and I've got more tech gurus that are still here on the land. I probably still have probably about 100 people that's still here on the land. They are helping me get on the Patreon, and I use Patreon. If you choose to want to go over there and donate certain videos, that's up to you. That's fine. There are things that I can put on Patreon and not have to worry about being censored. But on YouTube, it's getting to the point now that if you say certain things, especially about those who are, practicing an alternative lifestyle, it's like we're being forced to accept something that we all know to be morally reprehensible. And I'm just not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. So the ideal is to use social media to be able to get the message out there. And I understand the hurt of a lot of people, because there's a lot of people out there that use YouTube, use social media for marketing. They make a lot of money off of it. It is their livelihood. It's not Pastor Dowell's livelihood. It's just not. But however, again, if we're going to be censored, then instead of just bawling, squalling, griping and complaining and murmuring and all this other stuff, be thankful that you've been able to use the platform for whatever purpose you wanted to use it for. And if your center attention and focus has been about to make money and stuff, then you probably came here for the wrong place anyway, because it's bad if you listen to me and you listen to other YouTubers, and when we tell you so much about how corrupt the system is and how it's going to collapse, and you don't prepare and you don't have your mind prepared, and if you think that YouTube is going to be around, some of you have quit your job. You quit your job because you made 10, 15, 20, $30,000 a month on YouTube, and that's been your livelihood, and now they've cut that in half. You don't even know what to do. You have to go back out and you have to get to work. But that's the reason why we're here. When I talk about preparation, when I talk about survival, when I talk about things to give you wisdom in order how to navigate in this world and stuff, you don't depend on a system. You don't depend on anything in this world to keep you afloat and to keep you a baseline of support. And if you have not taken the information that we've given you to prepare yourself in case there is change in your life. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, go back into my archives. But yeah, I'm going over to Patreon as well, because over there I don't have to worry about the censorship or saying certain things. Still be able to get the information out. But what Patreon does is says, okay, those of you who love the Pastor Dowell YouTube channel, if you haven't donated to the ministry, if you respect what I'm doing, you love the information that I'm giving you, if it's bringing about some type of prosperity in your life, then go over there. Donate $1. I'm going to use it. I'm going to use it to do whatever I can to continue to keep making videos. And it's right. I mean, there's a lot of expense that goes into making these videos. Not only that, there's a lot of time, there's a lot of energy, there's a lot of effort. But I'm just simply giving you the information that I've obtained over the years, and hoping that you would have the ears to hear and that it would benefit you in your life. That's the truth. Again, I'm a little hoarse because I've done a whole lot of preaching and a whole lot of singing this weekend. I met a lot of, I probably have met at least 120 brand new people I've never saw before, all encouraged. It's just a beautiful thing to meet loving, kind people. I love it. I love meeting good people. I truly, truly do. Very passionate about it too. And I'm glad that I've been able to deposit something positive in their life. I love seeing the joy on people's face when they have been transformed, when they have come out of all these different religious churches and stuff, and they come here, they see the experience. They say, Pastor, I've seen the people who slander, and then when I look at their fruit and look at their life, man, it pales into comparison to what I physically see when I get here. They say I needed this because there's so many people talking bad. It still didn't keep me from coming to see you. And now I've seen you. You go out there and look at people like Jason Ford, who's been here. That's my friend. He's been here many times on this land. And he has an eyewitness account, Pastor Fox. That's one of my best friends in the world, Pastor Fox right there. These are people who know me personally. These are people who I've been in their home. They've been in my home. I've actually slept in their house, ate at their table, if you understand what I mean. And so they are known and I'm known. And I do everything I can to support you. And that's the reason why I point many of you to them, because they're going to tell you, they're going to show you something. They're going to give you something that's going to help you in life, that you don't have to worry about trying to wade through the water, trying to figure out what's right and what's wrong. When you put it to the test, you'll know. You will know. You will know. So I don't expect everybody to love me, because people are so emotional today. They go into their emotion. They get so sensitive when I speak about certain things, because they have made agreements with that. And because people make agreements with things, they automatically believe it's the truth simply because they made an agreement. That doesn't mean it's the truth. So, hey, I'm not upset. Not at all. I hope you continue to keep listening and stuff. But if you choose to and you want to support and you think that I am worthy of your time, and you want to honor me, go over to Patreon, donate over there, and I'm happy. I really truly am, because I will use the money in a positive way to continue to make more videos. I'm getting ready to go into another chapter of my life right now. And everything I've done in life, it's always been about the benefit for you. It really truly has, because I know what it means to grow up and nobody's sharing information with you. Nobody is giving you anything. Nobody had the wisdom to speak to you personally and to help you along in life and stuff, so you can avoid a lot of pitfalls. I know what that's like. I truly know what that's like. So, hey, relax, keep watching, keep listening. I'll put some content on Patreon that I know that will get censored, probably even taken down. They've taken down some of my videos. And that's the part that I don't like. But I'm not going to bellyache over it. I'm just going to use Patreon. I'm going to use other outlets to be able to get the videos out. I even got my own place where I broadcast my own ministry video right here on this site right here. Every Sabbath morning. And we're getting ready to start scripture study again every Tuesday night, 7 p.m., Sabbath morning, 11 a.m. You can watch me right here without being censored by anyone. It's just my own site, my own server, the whole 9 yards. But you see, I guess it depends on what people's motivations were and what they are. I believe that's what it is. But I hope I've said something to be able to stir thought. The last person I recommended for you to actually come on, to go and follow them and really subscribe to them was Nola Girl 504. She's a real woman talking about real things that's going to help you as a woman. You don't want to go out and be like a lot of people you see today. You simply don't. And if you want to be an honorable woman or on your way to being honorable, everybody has to start somewhere. She's a very good place to start concerning to help the women in their mindset today. Go check her out for yourself. So, as the old song goes, don't worry, be happy. Don't worry, be happy. Pastor Dowell, I'll be right here. I'll be right here still making videos and stuff. But if I'm going to have stuff I know is going to be censored, and that's a lot of videos that I do, I'm just simply going to post them to Patreon. All right, that's what I'm going to do. I hope I said something to stimulate thought. I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And thank you for honoring me by listening to me. And every one of you that I've saw this past weekend. It's been a joy and it's been an honor. And some of you have already made it home safely. And I thank y'all for that. I loved meeting you. I love speaking with you. I love talking with you. I love spending time with you. And if you notice, that's what I did. I will walk from one place. And as soon as I get finished talking to one person, 10 or 15 minutes, somebody else will stop me. Pastor Dowell, I know that you need help in a lot of things in a lot of areas. That's the reason why I make myself available. So, and also pass this video around and give people a different perspective. The ones that are sincerely upset is because their bottom line, their dollar count is going to be hurting, their pocketbook is going to be hurting because they made choices and decisions. They didn't make the wise one. They depended on the platform that they assumed it was always going to be there. Now, the ground beneath your feet is giving way. The rug is being pulled out from under you. And you should have prepared yourself. That's what preparation or being prepared is all about. Don't we talk about preparedness? Don't we talk about survival? Don't we teach you what to do? You know, if it's green right now, don't use the abundance and act like you think it's always going to be there. Because one day is not. So prepare. Y'all have a wonderful day.